Real talk, my hair is a mess. So let's just get that out of the way. We know, I know, you know. There it is out in the universe. Moving on to the haul. Hey everyone! So today I have a Ulta haul for you. This is exciting kind of because this was like my first video was an Ulta haul, and it was like this exact same sale last year that I came home and I was like, I really want to talk about this stuff that I just bought. So I sat down with my iPhone in a cup of marbles held up by a selfie stick and filmed my first video. So happy YouTube anniversary kind of. It hasn't been a year, but today was the last day of Ulta's like platinum 20% off sale. So I went this morning and got some things, and I'm gonna be showing you guys what I got and also using them on my face. A lot of it is new to me, so yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I got that I'm gonna be using is this L'Oreal Micellar water. It seems like every brand has one of these, and they all kind of seem the same to me, but every time a new brand, or not a new brand, but every time a brand comes out with their own, I'm like, ooh, want to try it. So I saw this at Ulta, obviously, and L'Oreal has come out with 3 different ones. This one says for all skin types. There was one that was for like dry skin, normal to dry skin, I think, and then one for like oily skin. So I'm kind of in the middle, so I figured I'd go for this one. I am noticing that it has like bubbles. I don't know if you can see. Kind of like a makeup remover. So we're gonna find out if it's gonna leave greasiness on my face. I do have some makeup on, not a whole lot. I have on mascara though, and it says that it removes even waterproof mascara. This isn't waterproof, but we're gonna find out what happens. I always just start on my eyes with this kind of thing because the mascara is the hardest thing to get off. Well, it got some of it, but not all of it, so let's hold it longer. I also wear contacts, so I didn't read if this was safe for contact lens wearers, but we're gonna find out. Testing it out today. And I'm using the Target brand Up and Up cotton pads. These are the premium ones, so one side looks normal and the other side is like flat and smooth. And I'm not really picky about these, but Jacob uses them too, and this side that's smooth doesn't get stuck in like beard stubble apparently. So it's like he'll have little pieces of cotton stuck in his beard area with if he used like the other side. Ophthalmologist tested, but avoid getting in eyes. Heh. It's confusing. Okay, so that seems like it's removed most of my makeup. I can still tell that there's like mascara, but it removed the rest of my face makeup. I had concealer on and everything. So it does leave like a film, kind of greasy feeling on my face. So I'm gonna go rinse my face really quick and I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and did like the rest of my usual skincare routine because I got some things that I want to test out, like face products. So I definitely want to know like how those types of things work with my usual morning routine. seemed kind of weird to do it in the afternoon, but whatever. The first thing that I got that I'm gonna test, this primer from Urban Decay. This is the box. It is the De-Slick Complexion Primer for shine control, pore minimizing, and mattifying. So you guys know how much I love the Makeup Forever mattifying primer, and I've tested this one in the store a couple of times, and since I had my 20% off, I decided to go ahead and test it out. So with this kind of primer, I like to just start in the center of my face where I get the most greasy and I have the biggest pores, and then just kind of work my way out. And with this kind of primer, you don't want to like smooth your hands out like this because of the texture of it. You kind of want to like press it into the skin because it is like, I think, silicone based. Yeah, so since it's got like silicone in it, it will like ball up if you rub it with your fingers instead of like just pressing it in. So it feels really nice. Like now that it's dried down, my skin feels really smooth. So the next thing that I'm gonna use that I got today at Ulta is this Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Cushion Corrector Plus Primer Duo. So it's got a green side and a yellow side. This is SPF 20, but I've been wanting like a liquid green side because I have a lot of redness. So it comes with one of these little spongy things that I'm not gonna use because I don't want to. And then it has the cushion. Ta-da! So what I'm gonna use instead is another new thing that I picked up, which this is the packaging. In case you're wondering, it's the EcoTools Perfecting Blender Duo. So it comes with two sponges, which I've already wet, so they are bigger. There's one that's smaller for more concealer type of things, and then a bigger one for your whole face. And I'm gonna use this in the corrector. So the green is to cancel out any redness, which I definitely need. And then the yellow is to conceal like dark circles and like cancel out blues. So I'm probably gonna try that under my eyes. This sponge has like one really flat side and one smaller flat side, if that makes sense. So like I'm gonna take the bigger side and use it for the green. And this sponge kind of feels similar to the Real Techniques sponge as far as like the stiffness of it. It's not nearly as soft as the Beauty Blender, but it does okay. Which I think this smaller one is supposed to be stiffer anyway, just because of what it's supposed to be used for instead of like your whole face. It's for more precision. So I'm going to take the smaller side and use the yellow under my eyes. This cushion is like not very cushy. I don't know if that's probably not a word, but another new sponge that I tested out was the one from L'Oreal. I got the pink one, which I have. It looks like this. And I got the little blue one that's like a concealer type of thing. And I really liked the blue one, but I used it twice. Like I used it one day and washed it, and then I used it the second day. And when I was washing it the second day, it ripped like in half. And I don't have long fingernails or anything that would have like accidentally ripped it, you know what I mean? So I ended up returning it, which it's not like they could resell it because it was used and it wasn't even fully clean, because after I ripped it I was like, well, why would I continue to clean it? So that was sad because it was really nice, but I like the pink one. Essie liked it too because she grabbed a big chunk out of it. Thanks, girl. So that is really yellow. I kind of look like I have some sort of disease now, but we'll see how it works underneath foundation. The green kind of looks like it didn't really do anything, so that's interesting. We will see how it goes. I don't have a new foundation, so I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I can't remember if I've used this in a video before. I like it though. I think I did. But I just want to test out the little, not the little, the bigger sponge. So this one's the same way. It has like a shorter flat side, and then this side is completely flat, and then you have the butt. So how do I want to do it? I think I'm going to use the flat side. Normally I use the butt, but with the Real Techniques ones I use the flat side too, so. And I'm sorry my ear is gross, by the way. I had some sort of reaction to some not good quality earrings. Having some trouble blending this foundation out, and I don't really know if it's the primer or if it is the color corrector. But just around my nose and stuff is hard to handle. Something is not, like my nose is not taking foundation because of something. I don't know what it is. I think it's, I don't know what it is. Hopefully it'll take concealer though, because it's just still red and it looks kind of like gross. One thing that I was going to get at Ulta was this Shape Tape concealer, because I am like scraping the bottom of mine, which I can't get all the way to the bottom, but I'm scraping. But they were sold out of my color, of course. It had like a ton of colors, so if you are dark skinned, run. It looks like I skinned my nose. Like, I'm not happy, y'all. I don't think it's the corrector because my under eyes are blending out fine. Maybe it's this sponge though. I don't know. So my final verdict is that I think I used too much of the primer, like too thick. I'm going to set all of this, like I want to make sure that that stays in place because it looks so good. This is not the first time I'm using this product, but it is fairly new, so I thought I would use it on camera and mention it because I am like obsessed with it, and it is the Hoola Light Bronzer from Benefit. So you may know that the Hoola bronzer from Benefit is like a cult classic. everyone loves it. It does work on my skin, but the fact that they came out with a light one is just like so exciting for me and pale girls everywhere. I mean, it basically looks like it could be setting powder for someone that's tan. So I did my blush and my brows off camera, and now I'm trying to get into this highlighter. There it is. This is another one of the NYX Duochrome highlighters. In my Valentine's Day videos, I used the pink one. It is called Snow Rose. And then I also had the lavender one called Lavender Steel, which is really pretty too. So I got the blue tinted one, and it is called Twilight. I'm very excited to test it out. Something a little crazy for the weekend, you know. Yeah, that's nice. So another thing I got from Ulta today was the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Barely Nude. My other one is completely gone. I still have this one in Candlelit Peach, so I'm just going to use it because I don't want to open this one yet. But I just want to let you know that I got it. Because I am obsessed with using this for eyeshadow primer. And that's all I was wearing on my eyes earlier, like before I removed my makeup to start over, was just that cream eyeshadow. So you can totally do that. I'm gonna throw on some eyeshadow really quickly because I have a new eyeliner that I want to use, but I feel like it would look weird if I wasn't wearing some eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm glad that I opened this next thing up before I did my eye makeup because it's not the color that I thought it was gonna be. So I got another one of the NYX Faux Blacks eyeliners, and this is in the shade Obsidian. I was looking for like a red tone purple because I already have like a blue tone purple, but they didn't have any testers, so I just kind of guessed and I thought this was gonna be it, but it is like a blue, like almost navy purple. I really like these eyeliners, so that's what I was looking for. So I'll probably go back and get it because I'm still looking for a red tone purple. But yeah, these are really creamy and just stay on your waterline really nicely. So whatever, I'll use it. Yeah, that's like super blue, purple, whatever. So the last thing that I need to do with my eyes is mascara. This is Tarte's Maneater mascara. I love Tarte mascara, and this one is really good. It's not something that I just bought today, but it is fairly new. I've only been using it for about a week, but I do like it, so I thought I would mention it on here since I'm talking about newish things. New to me things. I think this is a new mascara though. So that is it. That's everything I got at Ulta, except I did splurge and get the big bottle of the It's a 10 Lite. I've used other leave-in things like after shower, you put this in your hair and this just detangles my hair, and it's also a heat protectant. So I ended up getting the big bottle this time. So yeah, that's the last thing I got, which obviously I'm not going to use right now. But out of everything that I got, I think some of it I will continue to use. I'm gonna try some of the stuff again because like I think I used way too much of the primer, and that's why my foundation is sitting a little weird. And I'm gonna use the Cushion Corrector some more too. And if I like it, then you guys will probably see it in other videos. And if not, then you'll probably know why. So yeah. And the little sponges I really like the big one a lot. The micellar water I think did a pretty decent job, so I'll continue to use it, and I may test out some of the other ones after I finish this one, so you never know. But I think it did a good job. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos in the future. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye! Hello. Directions. Ingredients. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the bag because it's a lot of noise. That ruined my own life.